Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Today I have a brand new PvP related video. This time I want to share with you the macros I have created across all jobs. They are short and simple, and will help elevate your gameplay, ranging from targeting, movement, and combos. As someone who plays on PC using a controller, I can confidently say that controller, at the very least, benefits from several of these macros. Welcome to everyone new to the channel, and thank you to all my long-term subscribers. Enjoy the video, and I shall see you all in the next one. To begin, I have a wonderful macro for you Reaper lovers. Hell's Ingress allows you to teleport in the direction you are facing. You cannot however target enemies or party members, so here is my workaround. Mine is set to focus target, allowing me to dash back to friendlies as an escape. Change the target select to a T instead of the F, and this macro would dash you to your target. The only requirement for this macro is that you must be in motion for it to work. Standing still will cause Hell's Ingress to act as normal. For the Paladin, I came up with 3 useful macros. First up is a Confiteor Limit Break combo, as Confiteor will apply the damage bonus to the Phalanx First Blade. The macro is perfect for anyone who always forgets to do the combo. Secondly is a Focus Target Guardian macro, ideal for playing with friends and crystalline conflict. Simply focus the player you wish, then anytime you activate the macro, if you are within range, you will swoop in with Guardian, without having to mess around with targeting. And thirdly, a Rush Stun combo, a nice little macro I found works well in catching a target trying to flee, avoiding the mistake of using the wrong ability after dashing. Next, I have 3 macros for the Sage, which massively improve the role. First is a Focus Limit Break macro. This is amazing with roles such as the Dark Knight and Dragoons that just love to dive in. One press of the macro and you drop the immortality right at their feet. The second macro is a continuation of the first. Sage is the only class that can reposition their limit break, and with one click of this macro, you will either place or reposition the limit break at your own feet, without any need to manually place the ultimate. And last up is a focus macro for your Icarus dash. This allows you to dash to a party member, while still targeting and engaging an enemy. Next, we have the Ninja. I could only think of one truly useful macro for this role, and you would be surprised just how much this improves aggressive play. No more manual placement. One click of this macro and you shall teleport right to them for a quick and easy assassinate. Next up, we have the Monk. The Monk is amazing at dashing to targets, and this first macro allows you to dash to focus players. Amazing with friends and in crystalline conflict. When the group aggressively pushes, you can dive back to a friendly without messing around with the targeting system. And secondly, I created this small Riddle of Earth macro. This will get interrupted should you use another ability right as the attack is going to happen after 9 seconds. The way I like to use this macro is for when you are being chased. That way you can focus on your movement and line of sights. Should they keep chasing, Riddle of Earth will auto-attack with the compiled damage gained after 9 seconds. For you White Mage lovers out there, firstly we have a Focus Target Aqua Veil. This allows you to never miss the timing for a good shield opportunity, and does not interrupt you engaging in combat. And for your second macro, we have another focus, this time for Cure 2. Wonderful to back up your tanks going in, and this macro also doubles up as Cure 3, allowing you even more time to remain focused on everything happening around you. For you summoners, I put together this Stun Slipstream combo. This allows you to stun your target, and with no delay, begin casting that Slipstream. A perfect choice if you struggle with timing. Next up, I have 2 macros for the Dancer. The first one is designed as a starter to your limit break, locking you onto your selected target and then dashing twice. Ideal for making sure your main target of choice is in the very center of your ultimate. You can also change the targeting to focus, turning the macro into a rush to friendly target. And for your second macro, a nice and simple focus target heal, casting Curing Waltz instantly, without the need for manual targeting. For the Dark Knight, we begin with a nice and easy focus target with Blackest Night, a lifesaver to both friends and squishy targets within crystalline conflict. And secondly, we have a Shadowbringers combo. This may come in useful to you newer players, allowing you to do the 2-part Shadowbringer combo, followed by a self-heal. Just remember to let the macro play out first. Using abilities while the macro is active can interrupt. And thirdly, a dive limit break heal combo, again designed for newer players who struggle with timing and combos. This macro will jump your target and go right into your limit break, followed by a Quitius, healing you for damage you deal. This macro can be handy in a pinch when you need to focus more on your movement. Next, the Warrior. I only came up with one useful macro, bloodwetting into a dive stun, which then allows you to follow up, without the need to activate your bloodwetting in the wrong order, for maximizing self-healing and damage. And now for you samurai mains. Macro 1 is a nice quick dash bind combo, a great opener and preventing targets from fleeing. For Macro 2, we have a Chi-10 limit break combo. My version is set to 4 seconds, and this may help those of you who struggle to manage Chi-10, limit breaking and targeting all at once. In this macro, Chi-10 activates, and after 4 seconds, you will limit break towards your intended target. The Bard has one of the best supporting abilities, Warden's Peon, helping to fight against crowd control. With this macro, you can buddy up, and together lay down some damage. Then at any time, with one simple click, throw Warden's Peon onto your friend or focus target. Next up, a cheeky macro for the Black Mage. This allows you to set up a focus target for your teleport, and can be used in a great aggressive playstyle. Teleport to your target, and then hit them with your burst ability, and then activate the macro, jumping you back to the safety of your ally. The Machinist is already in a really good place, and I have 2 macros to improve the role further. First up, a macro placing the turret at your enemy's feet. You could also make a second version, changing the T to a 0. This would then place the turret at your own location, granting you access to those sweet bonus shields. And secondly, an analysis drill combo, quick and simple, to help you avoid missing the opportunity, and can very quickly be followed by your limit break. Many players do not know that with the Red Mage, their limit break can be cast on an ally. This macro goes hard if you set a Dark Knight as your focus. Their Salted Earth draw-in effect, followed by their limit break and your own, will decimate entire groups, with no need to pre-target your Dark Knight. For the Dragoon, I managed to come up with one interesting macro for Crystalline Conflict, designed around setting a backline job as your focus target. Activating this macro while rushing towards that target shall instantly cast Gear Skullghoul on the closest enemy, granting you that sweet bonus damage, followed by instantly diving your focus target, and then going straight into your limit break. A nice way to catch players off guard. For the Gunbreaker enjoyers out there, I came up with a nice and simple rush double down combo. This will allow you to very quickly dive your target, and to then follow up with some amazing AoE damage. The Scholar is already top tier, and these 2 macros improve the role greatly. And first up, a focus target macro for your Adloquium, allowing you to sit back looking for damage opportunities, while easily granting shields to your focus target in the front line. Part 2 will cast deployment on the same focus player, allowing you to easily spread shields to other allies around your focus target. And last up on today's video, a double heal macro for the Astrologian. Select the player you want as your focus target, and this macro will easily double cast expected benefit on that player, taking none of your attention away from the battle.